Hi, this is Kim from Made by Mommy, and today I'm going to teach you how to use duct tape as an alternative to C-clips for a more finished looking bracelet. It's a really fun way to take existing bracelets and add a little bit of flair. So this is my side-by-side snowflake design with a regular C-clip clasp. Your first step is to cut a thin strip of the duct tape you want to use. It should be about the width of a pencil. Using non-stick scissors makes this much easier. Once you have your small strip of duct tape in the color you want to use, turn it over and fold it on itself so that only a small section of the sticky part is left. Now we're going to take our C-clip out on one side and place that side around the non-sticky part of the duct tape. And then we're going to repeat with the other side of the bracelet. Place those bands right around the part that isn't sticky. Then you can slide them together a little bit more. Fold over the non-sticky part to cover the bands, and then bring the sticky part back over onto the tape. You'll be able to move the rubber bands around. If you don't like the edge to be like this, you would take a second, even thinner piece of duct tape and you would wrap it around to cover up the sides, like that, for a better all-around look of your bracelet. And you'll be able to play with this a little bit once it's in place. If you want to make it thinner, just give it a squeeze. To make the version with a bow in the center, we're going to start the same way with a thin strip of duct tape that we fold over on itself so that only a small sticky section remains, like that. Remove the C-clip from one side, stretch those bands and place them over the section that isn't sticky, and repeat for the other side. Remove the other side of the C-clip. Be sure that your bracelet isn't twisted, and place those bands over the non-sticky part of the duct tape. And then fold that non-sticky part in half again and put the sticky portion onto the duct tape and straighten it around. And so that's the plain clasp to start. And now we're going to add a bow on top. Pull off a piece of tape that's double the width you want your bow to be. Cut and fold your duct tape to the center on both sides. That's going to be the back of your bow. I'm going to cut both sides because I'd like to make a very little bow for this one. Once you have the width that you want your bow to be, cut another small thin strip for the center of the bow and fold your bow like a fan and wrap the tape around. And then you can squeeze the center, and we're now going to attach it right there with another thin strip. So place your bow on top of the clasp that you've made. Take your thin strip of duct tape and wrap it around the center of the bow and the clasp underneath to hold that bow in place. And the bow is now secure. To make a character version for your clasp, begin again the same way, wrapping your basic clasp around where you would have had the C-clip. And that will be your base. Then pick the character you want from your duct tape. Last time I did Mickey. This time I'm going to do a basic penguin. You want to cut out bigger than him fold underneath all around the shape of the character you're going to use. You want to give it a little bit more thickness than just a single layer of duct tape. And then cut around the shape however you would like it to be. That looks good to me. And now you're just going to take another piece of duct tape to attach it to the back. If you don't have duct tape with characters, you could use a sticker and put it on solid color duct tape to do the same thing. And share it with a friend who you know is still using those plastic clips. Write in the comments below if you'd like to see me make even more custom clasps for your existing Rainbow Loom bracelets. I hope you had fun watching this and that you'll consider subscribing. I post a new Loom Band related video every Friday, and there's other random fun videos posted on the days in between. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Bye-bye!